Hey, I'm Brian and this is my everyday carry / what's in my tech backpack, so basically the tech I use in May of 2018. Let's start with the centerpiece of all of our modern technology lives, the smartphone. I'm using the OnePlus 6 right now, and I guess you knew this was coming, but I do actually really like the phone. I've been using it for a couple of days now, and the software experience is awesome, it's super fast, and I also really like the design and the screen of the phone. Though it is very slippery, so that's why I keep it in this sock. So I actually have some sort of protection, because I don't really like to have a case on it because I think the phone is so beautiful, but it already almost fell down on me like 3 times in the little time that I was using the phone. So I do have this little phone sock that I put it in. I know it doesn't look too great and it's actually made for the OnePlus 1, but it does fit this phone pretty well, and for now I think it's a good solution to not having a case on the phone itself, but still getting some sort of protection. In case you want to know what's on this phone, that actually didn't really change from 2 weeks ago when I did my what's on my phone with the LG G6. The only thing that did change is the wallpaper, so if you want to know what is on my phone, you can check out that video up in the cards. You're of course going to get a full review of this phone, but I'm going to do a 1 month later review because I'm late with my review already, so that way I can go more in depth. So onto the headphones that I use with this phone while I'm out running, for example. These are the Creative Outlier 1. They're pretty good headphones for the price, and they do have pretty good sound for said price too, so I do quite like them, and in case you want to know what I think of them in full, I will also have that review linked up in the cards. And actually, if I have any videos to all of the items that I will mention in this video, I'll just put them in the cards above. Let's move on to the next everyday carry item that is maybe not 100% related to tech. This is my wallet. As you can see, it's only a card holder that only keeps my credit cards, my ID, and also some banknotes when I do need to use normal money. Because I basically pay everything with my contactless credit card, I do really like to just tap that card at the terminal and I'm done paying. I think it's a lot easier than paying with cash, and it's of course also a lot less stuff to carry around. And I do wish though that we had Google Pay in Germany, because that would be really cool. Then I could just tap my phone instead of the contactless card, but that also works pretty good for now. Also, if you're in Europe, I can really recommend this credit card from N26. That is actually something that is related to tech because it ties in with the smartphone app. So every purchase that you make gets instantly pushed to your smartphone app, so you can see all of your expenses in real time, and you can also approve purchases online with your fingerprint on your phone. Now, another item that I do actually want to feature here is this mug. This is actually pretty cool, I think, and probably also something for all of you other tech nerds out there. It looks like a camera lens, which I already find pretty cool. You can see what is in there through the lens at the top. It's also double walled, so if you have a hot drink in there, it won't get cold. And it's one of those mighty mugs that you can't tip over. Now next we can move on to the little bigger things. This is my laptop. This is the Asus ZenBook Flip 14 that I also featured in a recent review. I really like this laptop as it's super compact. It's actually the most compact 2-in-1 that features a dedicated GPU and a quad-core Intel CPU, so it's nice and light for carrying it around every day or watching movies in bed. But it can also get some serious work done if you do need it to, which I of course do need it to when I'm editing videos on it. Along with this laptop, now we're going to have some things that I also featured in my recent desk setup tour. I used the Logitech M535 mouse. Basically only because of the color, but it also tracks pretty well and it's Bluetooth, so I don't need an extra dongle to connect it to my laptop. Then in matching blue color, I also have a Surface Pen that I use to draw on the screen. Some people told me in my review that the pen input on this device can also not work too great with other pens, so with this Surface Pen it works pretty great, so I might actually give out a recommendation for this if you use this laptop. Now I have the headphones that I use for editing or when I do want to wear some bigger headphones. These are the JBL Everest 300s. They're blue to match and they do sound pretty good, and they also have exceptional battery life. They basically last weeks on a charge. Now lastly, of course, we can't forget the backpack that all of the stuff goes into when I'm traveling. This is the Incase City backpack that I do like, mostly because of all of the compartments that it has, so you can neatly organize all of your small tech items in there. It also has a nice protected compartment for the laptop, And it even fits my tripod and all of my camera equipment when I do travel with that. I actually also took this to London for the OnePlus 6 event. In case you want to know which camera equipment I use, I of course also have that camera gear video linked up in the cards. But that's basically already it for this quick video. This is all of the tech that I use in May of 2018 and of the stuff that goes along with it, my everyday carry. In case you want to pick anything up that I mentioned in this video, I'll of course put links in the video description below, as always. If you liked this video, you of course know which buttons to press, and don't forget to press that follow button on Twitter. I'm Brian, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.